Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can blur the background using Photoshop. So the focus of this tutorial is I want to focus the designer. So the subject will be the designer, and then the other models should be blur as well as the audience. So first thing is you want to make sure that your picture is not set as a background, so it should be set as a layer. So if the picture is set as a background, just double tap the picture and to convert it into layer. So just double tap it. In my case, it's already layered, so I'm good. Now next is we will duplicate the layers, so just press Ctrl J or Command J just to make sure that you have a backup of your picture in case things got messed up. So I'm going to hide the original layer, and then next is we will be using the quick selection tool. The reason why I use the quick selection tool versus object selection tool, it's because the subject is kind of blending to the second model as well. So we want to make sure that we eyeball the right subjects, like this wings over here is part of the designer's clothes. So make sure I want to make sure that I am selecting this. So again, I'm going to use the quick selection tool, and then we will increase the size a bit, and then I'm going to select these items here. Okay, including the wings and all stuff, and obviously her face as well. So in case also, let's say you over select other surface of the picture like this, you can always zoom in. And by the way, let me just add this back. So selection tool, I want to make sure that the wings are entirely selected. So we have, there's some of the layers that shouldn't be selected. So what we're gonna do is select the minus. I'm going to decrease the size, and then that, and then this one as well. So we will be removing that. Go back to the plus icon, and yeah, so once you are satisfied with your selection tool, what we can do then, okay, let me just make this, so remove that area. I'm gonna add again her hands. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm going to create a mask tool, this one. So click before I create a mask, since we will blur the background instead of the subject, we will I need to revert this running pattern to select reverse, because we will be doing editing to the background and not the subject. So just right click and click the select reverse, okay, and then we'll click the mask. As you can see here, it's highlighting the background itself. Now there are some few garments that wasn't selected, so what I'm gonna do is just paint those area into blocks, so we can make sure that these areas are not blurred once we already added the filter. So let's select the brush and then select the block color, and then I will also adjust the hardness of the brush. Good, and that, and then this one as well is part of her dress, so we don't want that to be blurry, including this. Or you can also use a pen tool if you want. Control Z, Okay. So I don't really need to, I don't really need to make sure, I don't really need to paint everything, but as much as possible, I want to focus all the elements that the designer is wearing, and including her feet and sandal. We want that to be focused as well. Okay, once everything is already colored, we can then start blurring things. Okay, so this area that are transparent, that has this like Mansory squared pattern, won't gonna be blur. So okay, once you're already satisfied with all the painting, you can then right click the filter section and then click on the blur and then Gaussian blur, and then we will, before you do the blurring thing, do not select the mask, instead select the picture and then filter, blur, Gaussian blur. I don't want to be so like blurry really. I think this would suffice. Let's see. Okay, I think this is fine. Okay, so if you notice, the background is already blurred, including the models and the audience. We can then unhide the original layer and boom, should be good to go. Now if you don't, you want to add blurriness into your background, you can always go back to the layer itself, go to the layer and then maybe add more of a blurring type of thing. Blur, Gaussian, make it 7.8.4, and here you go. Yep, I hope you find this helpful. Again, if you have any question, let me know, comment down below. Thank you and have a great day.